there, and welcome to the Overseas Guides Company. Well, adjusting to your new life overseas requires obviously months of preparation in advance, but once you've done your big move, it takes time to adjust again to your new life, and you have to obviously bear that in mind. If you're retiring overseas, it may take a little longer to settle in, simply because you're not obviously immediately then thrown into a new working environment, and you will then need to make a greater effort to integrate into your new community. Similarly, if you're moving abroad because of a job and perhaps with a British company, again, you'll be surrounded by your fellow Brits, so you'll similarly have to get into a new routine of making friends and acquaintances. Everyone needs some community type support, and being far away from family, friends and colleagues may be a little bit tough at the start. An expat community definitely can help, but do also remember to get out and about and experience real life in your adopted country as it is, without comparing to life in the UK as it was. It is really a question of balance, spending time with your fellow expats perhaps, and also forging new friendships as time goes on. So how do you go about this? Well, my advice to you is to start with, take up any hobbies or pastimes which you enjoyed in the UK. The chances are that you're likely to meet like-minded people. If you like, for example, tennis, you're going to like it somewhere else and meet people who like the same thing. If you have children at school, make an effort to be hospitable and friendly to the other parents. It goes without saying that you should learn at least the basics also of the new language of your country, unless of course you're moving somewhere where they speak English, such as Australia, Canada or the US. Those who have no language skills will find it much harder to find a way into their new community. It may seem a little daunting at first, but think of it as a real investment in time, a dusting off of your brain, and look forward to the day when you can communicate with your neighbours and thereby not feel totally isolated. You know, practice really does make perfect in most things that we endeavour to take on. And if you're retiring to a new country, don't think that you can't learn a new language, because you can. I have some friends in France who were in their 80s, went to a French class a bit before they came over, and now speak, okay, not fluent French, but certainly enough to get by and to have a decent conversation. So those are my tips for this week. Do let me know if there's anything else you'd like me to talk about here. Lovely to receive your email. I hope this finds you well, and I'll speak to you next week. Bye bye.